should already know how I'm stepping.
We are just a stone's throw from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and it is rocking and rolling here at Huntington Bank Field in downtown Cleveland. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Cleveland Browns. Two men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And off we go from Cleveland. And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Got it. Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Back to throw, Watson. This is caught by McMillan. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Panthers are on the board first here this afternoon. Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on. Exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
This. They're lining up here to punt on first down. And he'll try and hurry the kick, gets it away, but it's not looking that great. It'll go as just a 15-yard punt. And the Panthers will take over in terrific field position. 26-yard line. Here's Watson. Looking middle, and he finds McMillan. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. 2 first-quarter touchdown passes now for Deshaun Watson. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. At the 30-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, second down. You look at this Carolina defense. They're trying to cover up some holes in the secondary. Right now, bottom 5 in the league against the pass at number 28.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Second and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Come on, set. Yellow, 43. Need old blue. Smash, red. Set.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. He'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's second down.
Here we go, set. Black, 95. Ready?
On the ground, this is Quinshon Judkins. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12. Well, this defense for the Panthers, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape, because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
Ready.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. This complete to Jones. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that.
Here we go. Here, put.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there. 50 yards. And the Browns take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now, they've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27.
Here we go. Set. Let's go.
To throw is Watson. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him, because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Ready,
3rd and 2.
Here we go. Here we go. Cougar 19. Step up.
Now the first carry here for the running back. And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 10 black. Ready, ready. Yellow, go. Ready.
Now it's Judkins. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
52 blaster. 45 white.
Back to throw. Connor. And this one is going to be off the mark. Too far out in front. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
22 need a yellow. 22 check white. Set.
And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29.
29-yard line. A gain of 5.
On 4th down, Connor. That is caught. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick out the 1st.
Striker. 3-3. Field flat.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Looking to throw. Connor. That's going to be caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Go. We're set.
1st and goal at the 1-yard
Go.
line.
38. 43 rail. Hut, hut.
And he will possibly get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. On the other hand, it will definitely take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Ready. Red, 38. Hut.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That's a loss of 8 yards there to bring up third.
Those big ends don't really care what the play call is. Big pass, RPO, handoff, whatever. Their job, get behind the line of scrimmage every play and run down whoever has the ball. Mission accomplished there.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal.
Black 40. Red, cycle. Ready, ready.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Panthers force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that third down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Last time out, Charles, they opted to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. Didn't get it, but the defense held strong, and they hold on to this slim lead.
And how about as the defense?
This is intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Intercepted. The Browns take over first and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Blackford. Let's go. Black, 95.
On first down, here's Jenkins. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Nice chunk of yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
From the 23, here's second and 6.
Here we go. Set.
Once again, Jenkins calling a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5.
45, White. Set.
Back to throw. Connor. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Drive it. Down the 50 yard. Green down.
First down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Ready.
Looking to throw. Connor. Escaping the pressure right. And this one too low.
I'm not liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Jenkins.
will get down close to the goal line, but not in. And this will be marked down at the 1. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Check pink. Set.
He'll try again. But he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he won't get to the line of scrimmage as they push him back to the 2. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards. Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2.
Black 40.
And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. He tried to keep it himself, but can't stretch his way in. And the Panthers defense able to deliver the goal line stand. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line. They'll get this complete to the running back, Hubbard. They give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
2nd down and 6 now. From his goal line here, Watson. But that's complete to Sanders. They get 9 there, and in the process escaping their end zone, picking up a 1st down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
Get it? 60 Vices, 60 Vices.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. And a nice gain of 21 yards. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. He'll buy some time right. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Straight ahead with Hubbard. Down the right sideline. He may go. Touchdown, Carolina. Chuba Hubbard, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds across the 50. Great return.
Partner, when I was in college, we used to have these things called game maxims that we did before every game. One of them said, press the kicking game. For here's where the breaks are made, is the area of hidden yardage. How about that return? Flipping the field, taking it past the 50, and getting things set up to start the series.
Ready?
Throwing to start the drive. Connor. And that is taken in by Njoku. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 on a 1st down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Ready?
They go play action here on first down. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
First and 10 at the
I've met a
20-yard
quarterback
line.
yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
Set. 60 ready. Hut.
On the ground, this is Judkins. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
He was taken
Play
down.
3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Ready. Here we go. Claws red. Red. 38. Set. Hut.
Second and 11. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Njoku. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Come on. Set. Black. Next drill. Watch out now. 50 Fury. Ready.
Back to throw. Connor. Flush to his right. Touchdown, Browns! Velus Jones as the first half is winding down. And the Browns are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 40, right around the 39, so solid starting field position. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far in the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Operating from the gun, Connor. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Operating from the gun, Connor. And he fires one, but incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
The offense is going to stay out there. They've converted twice, failed once so far on 4th down. Let's see what's in store here.
Black Ultra. Green Jack. White. Set.
They're going to try and throw. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Ready up. Let's go.
Now Watson. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
2nd and 10.
Ready, go.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd, Watson. And this is going to be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Ryan Fitzgerald on for the field goal. A 52-yard attempt.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now taking it right down Broadway. And he'll score. Touchdown, Browns. A great play there. 55 yards. And the Browns take the blocked field goal and convert it into 6 points. Hey, that right there, that's how you flip the script. The field goal would have made this a 2-score game. Instead, the extra point now would tie us up.
And you know what you have to guard against? Pointing fingers at each other now. Instead of being in control in this game, now you've got a battle on your hands. It's almost like having to start over.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Last time they had a little bit of a special teams breakdown. That field goal was blocked.
Yeah, and everything has to be precise in the kicking game. Snap, hold, kick. Obviously the blocking to keep people out. So what you really want to do is get in there and get 6 points and take the pressure off of those guys.
At the 34-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. And they'll go again here with Hubbard. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 77 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Faking the give. Now Watson. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
And partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. And Watson has enough for the 1st down yardage as he slides to the turf. On their own side of the field, close to the 50, but their own side of the field, they only needed a couple of inches, and they were able to get it done.
And it doesn't matter whether you're a zone blocking team, a man blocking team, gap blocking, whatever you want to call it. When it's in this situation, it's really man-on-man, isn't it? Who's going to win the battle? And right there we saw it. At the point of attack, find enough yardage to pick up a 1st down. Give him credit for that one.
What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense has spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away at his timing.
All right, so they'll march backwards on the illegal block in the back.
And that's always a really tough call for the official, and I tend to give the benefit of the doubt. Remember, a block from the side is legal, but that time they made the determination that that one did come in the back.
Watson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
1 down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. They're going for it. It's Watson. As he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Come on, set. 52 blue.
Throwing to start the drive. Counter. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. That is incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get the field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
Yellow, 22.
Operating from the gun. Counter. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
Yellow, 40, white.
Out of the gun now on third down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have the Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
This short pass into the hands of Njoku. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30.
Nick Scorton in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Third down and 13.
Black shot. Let's go now.
Looking to throw. Connor. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on first and goal. Back to throw. Connor. Flushed out right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
And down here, first and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jerry Jeudy, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns have broken our tie and have taken a fourth-quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here.
And he is going to lose yardage here. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long.
At the 22-yard line.
Watson now to throw. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
That's where this Cleveland crowd, the dog pound in particular, make it difficult on opposing offenses. It looked like they might have had troubles communicating at the line, and it leads to the incompletion.
The Panthers on third down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Now it's Watson.
There's a short throw caught by Sanders.
Breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that. And thus far, they've been successful.
And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. 88 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year.
And the Panthers are an extra point away from tying this game here on the 4th. Well, this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
Ready?
Throwing to start the drive. Connor. Just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
And in the second half of a tie game, every decision gets magnified. And here, if he forces this ball, it could be intercepted. So that's the prudent play to just airmail it out of bounds.
Set, rank, 38, ready?
And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, so far, this game has gone the way the defensive coordinator had hoped. They've dictated things, and they've not let them run the ball very well at all. They gave up a nice game there. I doubt it'll back off their confidence. They've played so well throughout this entire game.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
From the gun on 3rd down. Connor. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Looking to throw. Connor.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie and a...
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47.
They'll run from the ground. It's Jenkins.
And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again.
Big Derek Brown making the stop.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Blaster, stay. Ready. Ready.
Back to throw. Connor.
This one is complete to Jenkins.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Third down, trying to get a little bit closer. From here, the field goal would be 55 yards. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Another big play in a game that's had plenty of them. 4th and 2.
Smash, red.
Operating from the gun, Connor. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Here we go. Here we go. Opposite. Blue. Red.
A give. Here's Jenkins.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Here's 2nd down.
Set, hut. Hut, hut.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long.
Let's go now. Black 40. Hut.
Looking to throw. Connor. That's going to be caught by Judy.
Herb, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
A gain of 13 on the play. It's 4th down.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This for the lead in the final stages.
And his kick is good. Didn't hit it all that well, but he got enough on it to put it through. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Here's 1st and 10. Watson to throw. Into the hands of Sanders.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Now Watson, he's going to move him around.
2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Now Watson. To the right side, hauled in by McMillan.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
Let's just put it on the table real quick here. This is 2-minute drill. You got to know they're looking for their #1 receiver.
Yeah, you think they'd be ready for that time? They weren't.
And now an audible here into something else. To throw, Watson.
Buying time to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Denzel Ward.
And the Browns have just about sewn up this football game.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
Here we go. Black, 95.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
On the ready. Ready. Black, 10, black, 10.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet.
A big pickup there. Without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
And if it wasn't over before, it is now. Looking for that one final first down. They got it and then some. And if they play things right from here on out, that should just about assure them a victory.
6, mega, smash, red, ready?
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. But he will not be able to break